Okay, so welcome back. It's a gloomy afternoon, but I have managed to get a little bit done today. You'll see both the pairs are out of here. I've moved them over here successfully, which wasn't too bad, to be honest. And I've got the boxes in here. So we have 9 boxes, and we'll go in and have a little bit of a closer look at them. I was just giving you a really good little view there. But I'm pretty happy how it turned out. They're not super fancy, but they will do to what we want to do anyway. We can still get all our pairs in here, especially our new ones. So we realistically have got 4 new pairs coming, but once we pair them up with 1 or 2 of my birds, then we'll have 6. So we've definitely can fill all of these, and there'll be 1 left over if we decide to do anything with as well. So I'm pretty happy how that's turned out. And yeah, as we go, we might bring some more pairs over into this side, but for now I think this is pretty good. Still got them ones on eggs, move them across, which is pretty good. Those eggs aren't too far away from hatching. Some birds are really easy to move, like these 2 pairs, super easy to move. Realistically, you've only just shifted them across a little bit. They're in a similar box anyway to what they were, same material, so they're pretty comfortable. We can see the Thai grizzle cock, he is sitting on those eggs quite happily, and the hens there as well. So pretty good. I'm happy that worked out well. And you'll see she's already laid a little egg in there, which you can see there, which is good. So yeah, King and his little hen settling in quite well. So they're only temporarily locked up in this box, and then we will move them out. Well, we'll just take this whole front off anyway. These are just 2 temporary ones that I whipped up. I'm going to think of a better way to do that. I do have another idea we can probably do. I don't like these ones because it's screwing and stuff like that. I don't want to continue doing that. It doesn't last very long, the timber, if we do that. But pretty happy. So we'll continue to monitor this progress as we go along. But yeah, pretty happy. These boxes are basically from this point to this point, 76 centimeters long. So they are quite long, and plenty of room for the birds. You can see there's lots of room in there for them. Enough room for 2 nest bowls, all that kind of business. And I think we are 61 centimeters to the back, because these sheets are around about, I think the 1.2 or something, so just over, and we just sort of made it fit. And they're around about 51 centimeters high, 51 to 52. I think there's a little bit of variance in one of them, but it's not too bad. And I just ran a kickboard on the bottom just to stop the birds getting under there, because this was a good space. It was about 30 centimeters, and that's a perfect space for pigeons to head up under there and hide. So covered that up for now, got that in there nice and flush as well. So yeah, should make cleaning quite easily. So I'm pretty happy how that turned out. Realistically, pretty cheap. I didn't want to spend money, so the only money we did spend was to buy these boards, and that was around about I think about $300 worth, which is really cheap in comparison to plywood. And it's easy to clean. It will just show up the stains a bit more, but we just have to deal with that. And we've got a little bit of rain coming in, so we'll go over and check on the other birds. But there it is. We'll just go back a little bit. It's all ready for our new birds, and pretty happy. Just need to work on some more better, so it's just a better fronts for these. I'm not overly happy with that, but that will do, because we've got to pair up some other birds. I've got a few ideas, so we'll work on that. Right, everyone over here is reasonably ready for their food. This group, they were all out for their fly today, so they had a fly this morning. It wasn't too long, but you know, it's just good to get them out and stretch their wings. The problem is now they're all wanting to breed, so they don't really want to fly. They just want to come down, chase hens and be silly. These little guys, they have had pretty much the rule of the aviary today as well. Once the other guys had finished their fly, these ones sort of just had this sliding door open and had this section open, and had them up in this box as well. So that's why this is open, because I've been coming in and out. So pretty good, pretty happy with that. How they're coming along. We'll probably get them out soon. There's just 1 or 2 that are a little bit behind. And all the stock birds, well, breeding ones anyway, they were all having a bath today. You can see nice little bit of dust on there, so we will sort that out. It was actually quite nice earlier before, really warm and sunny, but I don't know what's happened to the weather. We're still in weird spring as well. So we'll have a bit of a quick look in here. This hen's still taking her time, but that's good. It's a new cock. He's only young, so can just happens. Shock, you're not having her, right? You've got your hen for now. He's just a crazy one, that one. And Rosetta back in here again. We did take her eggs out and we slid them under another pair, so they'll probably go down for another round or two. So I definitely want to squeeze out what we can of this. And because we've got some new birds coming, like I said, I wouldn't mind trying to breed them into some of my birds as well. So she might have a rest soon, as she's pumping out the babies, which is good, which is what we want. But these two can continue on and raise their own ones. Ideally, what I'm doing with these two, I would have really loved to have done with 83 and the best hen, but it just didn't really work at the time. Maybe we can sort of swindle it somehow so that we can do it when these ones, when they lay their next round maybe. So we'll just see how we go, because I would really love to try 83 with another hen and try her with another cock as well. I'm really curious to see what colour this little baby's going to come out. He's going to be well, he is a chunker. He's not going to be. Is he? I don't know if he's going to be a checker. You right there? You're a beautiful little hen, but you're just... Oh, I'm taking up your space in the nest, am I? But yeah, checker or blue barb, we'll see. Good boy, or girl, who knows. All right, and we've got that single nester down here. I want to, every day I just check on him just to see. Oh, he's rolled over. Get back over there. Just to make sure, because we've had problems with fighting before. I just don't want to make any of these little babies to get injured again. I'm trying to avoid it. That pair's still sorting them out. I had them out before, running around, but they were just causing a bit of trouble. Need a couple more days to settle in, but everyone's sort of ticking along nicely. I'm pretty happy. Still waiting for that pair. Got a bit going on in here, and Storm will lay her second egg tomorrow, so we should finally get 2 eggs from her, and they're going to raise them themselves. You've actually got a really sharp beak for some reason. Gosh, Leo, what is wrong with you? Beautiful bird though. So hopefully we get 2 fertile eggs out of you guys. That will be fantastic. These are Rosetta's ones. We're always checking on them. They're still perfectly fine, and that's the next round of Rosetta's in there as well, and that's good. Doing pretty well. Pretty happy how that's going. No funny business down there either. How you doing? She's not sure. She's a funny hen, this one. I'm just going to have a look at your little babies. Okay. Just want to have a quick look. Everyone wants to know if we've got grizzles or blacks. And I'm really leaning towards blacks, to be honest. They just don't have enough white specks or flecks in their wings to give me that indication that they are going to be tigers. So I think just black pies potentially by the look of it. Little white feathers there, but I'd say in another week we're definitely going to tell. But they are really big babies. Look at the size of my hand here. Big one. That one's a big one. This one's catching up, which is good. They definitely look like the tiger grizzles from last year as well. They've got very distinctive features in them too, which is interesting. So we'll see how they go. I'm just saying, with the features, they might turn out to be quite big birds, because the tiger grizzles seem to be throwing reasonably large birds. So I want to try and breed that down a little bit, just to give us a bit more chance on those longer, tougher races. So we'll see how we go. But if we don't get tiger grizzles this round, you'll keep going, because we want some. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Stay tuned. Okay, so excited for these new pairs. I wish we'd just hurry up.